Well, who do we have here? Welcome everyone, my name is TUHRY and this is my very first Minecraft Let's Play, so let's see how this goes. But I first must warn you, because if you like those rather fast-paced Minecraft videos focused on results and getting things done and automating everything, this might not be the place for you. I mean, you're welcome anyway, but I just want to take it slow and enjoy every detail of this game we all love so much. Like, I want to enjoy this new world feel for as long as possible. Like, I really want to play this game and I would love for you to come along. But I also have to confess some things regarding that topic, but we'll get to that later. And as you already saw, we have a nice little journey behind us and arrived at this neat little village right here. So let me show you around, let me introduce you to the guys, and we'll recap what we already did. First off, I think a beautiful opportunity presented itself to us in regards to naming this place. Because as you can see behind me, we got 3 churches, and I think this is a lovely name for a village. So welcome to 3 churches. I mean, I think I often saw 2 churches in the village, but I think I never saw 3, especially with the rest of the village being relatively small, I guess. It's a little peculiar and I really like it. And as you can see, I set up a little farming area over there, nothing special, nothing you never saw before, but that leads me to a topic I wanted to talk about. I've been playing this game for a couple of years now and it somehow evolved to me being practically vegetarian in this game. It's nothing I planned or wanted to happen, but somehow I never farmed for any of the meats or any fish in this game. I somehow just really enjoy the farming aspect of it, you know? I like putting my potatoes and my carrots in the ground and just live off baked potatoes and bread. So welcome to the vegetarian Let's Play, I guess. And one of the main things I enjoy in this game is building. Like, the exploring stuff is cool, but building is a bit closer to my heart. So before we progress in any way, I would love to build my starter base. I have a design in mind and I think I already know where I want to put it. Because when I stand here and look right between those 2 churches, back there where I already planted some saplings, this spot is looking mighty fine. As the intro to this video may have shown you already, I'm a sucker for the good views, for the angles, for the perspectives, for the framing of things, and I can see myself standing here with my POV way down and just marvel at how cinematic Minecraft can look. So we're gonna do that, I think. Also, while being up here and scouting for the position of my starter base, I found this mighty hole. And down there is a mineshaft which is looking A, very dangerous, but also B, very interesting. So I think later we will try to go down there, since we will be needing resources anyway. Also, there's a spider spawner, which is also nice to have. So, while I gather some materials for our starter base, let's talk about those confessions and our general plans for this Let's Play. So, before we get to set confessions, I want to talk a little bit about my plans for this Let's Play. Because we gotta keep a very important fact in mind, it's my first Let's Play. I noticed very early on that playing Minecraft is a whole nother thing than recording a full episode of Minecraft. So I will take it easy on myself if things are not perfect and not how I imagined them. That said, here are my 3 hopes for this series. A, I hope it becomes a series. I want to stay consistent here and bring episodes as regular as possible for me and make this my forever world. And this term, forever world, is thrown around a lot at the moment, but I think that at its core, it's a beautiful concept. Like, we all know Ethos Survival Let's Play with, what, 1,000 episodes or something like that? I think that's admirable and I respect that deeply, so I hope that together we can go on a little journey like this together. B, I want to evolve and progress step by step here. First is obviously our starter base. I'm very much looking forward to building that and I think you will like it. And this also plays into one of my goals, which is closely coupled to one of my core beliefs. I think you can only get better at what you do and stay in love with what you do if you try new stuff. So while our starter base will be somewhat close to my wheelhouse and to what I kind of mostly build, with builds after that I want to try new stuff. I want to try new build styles, I want to explore new color combinations and building techniques. Like, I really want to push myself, so that one day when we look back at our world, we see the progress we made and hopefully still love it all. After that, I want to build up our village. I want to invest in our villagers, get a couple more of them and get them some nice houses that fit whatever they do. And I see the need for villager trading. I love setting it up, but I don't think I want to stick to the classic trading hall. I would much prefer having them in their natural habitats and just trade with them where they live. Maybe we can get something going there. And lastly, C, I want to try my hands on more redstone. I think I'm kind of okay at it when I know techniques and systems and just have to implement them somewhere. But I think I have a lot to learn when it comes to coming up with my own stuff. These 3 things are my main focus here, and maybe you want to come along to see how it works out. So here they are, my ghastly confessions, and I made this sound so much worse when it's actually no big deal, but here we are. So, first off, I never beat Minecraft. I never beat the Ender Dragon, and at once had Elytra that I got myself. It's not like I don't know how all that works, but I just never did it, I guess. So yeah, we got our work cut out here for us, I guess. And if you slapped your precious hands at your forehead already, you may want to reconsider, because here are even more structures I never cleared or even tried. A, the trial chamber. B, the ocean monument. I know, guys, I know. I'm not proud of it, and I know it's probably not that hard, but I don't know, I just like building and farming my stupid little potatoes. Yeah, but these shortcomings of mine also present a nice opportunity. You get to experience these first with me, and you're probably gonna see me fail. And that's okay, because I can be seen trying and failing. Nothing wrong with that. So let's get it on. So, before we can begin building our base, we need a couple more things. We urgently need some moss, and we need some acacia. And guess what? We do not have them here. Which is perfectly okay with me, because that means we can finally go exploring. Guys, you won't believe this, but I think a thought just formed in my head, and it's a rare occurrence, I must admit, but here we are. So, welcome to Mining Thoughts with TUHRY. And as you maybe gathered from everything you saw up until now, I really like explaining my thoughts and talk about what I'm up to here. And this is because I want you to be part of all this. Like, which axolotl should I get? But since you're not here, I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna take that one. Yeah, oh man. Oh, yellow one. Yeah, back to the topic. I often experience this when I watch other Let's Plays. Like, I just sit there watching and stuff happens, builds pop up, things are as they are. And obviously people have plans for their playthrough, but often those are not communicated to the viewer. Like, I am just that, a viewer. And what that does for me is that I don't really feel like I'm a part of it, because I have no connection to the world. So this is what I'm trying not to do here. I want you to feel as part of the world. I want you to understand my thought processes, why I do stuff, why I put builds, why I put them. I want you to experience and grow with this world just as I do. So feel free to comment what you think, how you feel about what we are doing here, and what ideas you may have, and I will go look for some acacia. Okay guys, look what we have here. It's our first outpost, so I'm gonna be very, very brave. I'm a very brave man. You got to trust me on this. I'm a very brave man. And let's see, maybe they have a horn for us. That would be great. I would love a horn, and oh, there's somebody, so I'm gonna be a little bit sneaky about this, I think. Just scout them out a little bit, and I don't think I see anybody, so let's go. And you are gonna have to take my word for it. I'm a very brave man, very, very brave, but I think I'm gonna play tactical here. So there is a golem, and I think he's gonna be our friend. Hello, good sir, I am freeing you. Yes, you are free, and I hope you will help me because, yeah, we're both brave men, aren't we? Yeah, very brave. Very brave. Careful not to hit him. Careful not to hit him. Careful not to hit him. I almost hit him. Okay, yeah, come out, sir, come out. This is what we like to see. Yeah, no, you go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I'm here, right here. Very brave man. Yes, you go ahead. Okay, well, maybe I go. He goes first. Yeah, you go first. You scout and I attack them if you need me. No biggie, no problem. We got this. I don't hear anybody yet, which is very suspicious, so maybe I just sneak in there. Oh, that's not good. Where is he? Where is the man? Where is he? Up there? Hello? Show yourself. Where's my guy? Okay, you're over here. So maybe we should just go together. Like, I know, like old times, man, like old times, and see what this is about. Oh, there he is. Very brave, very brave. Hello, sir. Yeah, no, you. Yeah, you go ahead. It's your. I take the next one. Yeah, no problem. I take the next one. You got him? Well, look at you. Very brave indeed. So I just go in and take a look, okay? I can never remember if they can spawn in here too or if they only spawn outside, so I just blocked this up. Better safe than sorry. So let's see what you got. Daddy needs some new shoes, but this is trash. Not even a horn. Fire aspect, I mean... Oh, was there somebody? Hey, buddy guy, over here. Here's a friend of ours. I got somebody for you. Yeah, you just take him. Like, I take the next one. No problem. And, I am helping, yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. But I just saw this. Is this like new update stuff? I don't remember being stairs in here. And okay, I'll just take a look. I haven't played this new version yet, so maybe this is new. But why is there Skulk here? Why is it like jail or something? Like, who's jailed here? Well, this is new to me. Let's take a look. And I also don't hear anything, so there's no Skulk sensor around. Like, it's not like a trap. The chest is empty, and yeah, I never seen this before. So maybe you could leave a comment if that's new or if this has always been here and I just never saw it. Yeah. Let's get out of here. So in case this is old news, I apologize. Maybe I'm just getting old and don't know things anymore and haven't read enough about the new update, so let me know. And if you take a look at the coordinates, we're very close to home, just over this mountain, so let's get back home.
What happened in free churches today? Free churches. The idyllic epitome of cozy living located at the foot of the mountains of the Allium Valley. But just as any innocent-looking village, not all things are as they seem. So, let's spill the tea on what's happening in free churches. Kirk, the local farmer, is a hard-working guy. Too hard-working, maybe. His job is to feed the hungry mouths of the village. And while he is aware of what an important role he is occupying, his wife Margaret is not so pleased. Today, she's talking to Cleric Eric, as she does not know who to talk to anymore. Her husband Kirk is overworking himself, pushing and pulling vegetables and tending to the fields day and night. She rarely sees him anymore. I rarely see him anymore, she confides in Cleric Eric. He's working too hard. Can't you have a word with him? I sure can, says Cleric Eric. I will try and talk some sense into him. So Cleric Eric and his fellow cleric friends gather around Kirk in one of his rare lunch breaks. Your wife is worried, says Cleric Eric. You are working too much. Do you know who I am? Asks Kirk, immediately answering, I am the backbone of the economy of free churches. I really do appreciate everything you do, Cleric Eric responds, but you have to take care of yourself too. Nobody else will. Kirk rushes off. He's furious and tries to cool off, watching his lands. Don't they know the sacrifices I bring for this village? Kirk thinks to himself as Cleric Eric approaches him again. Margaret will sleep in the church tonight. he explains. Maybe you should sleep on it and reevaluate what's really important. Thank you, Cleric Eric, says Kirk. And Kirk goes home after a day of hard work and even harder thinking. Will he come to his senses? Can he stop working tirelessly, or will he burn out? Can their relationship stand this pressure? Will Margaret come home? Find out next week on a fresh installment of What Happened in 3 Churches Today.
Oh boy, I hope they can work it out. Poor Kirk and poor Margaret. Anyway, we are all set here. We have gathered all the materials we need to start building our, starter base. And as you can see, we have everything we need. We have all the moss, all the glass, all the stone variants, all the wood products. So I think it's just time to get building. Let's go. Wasn't that soothing? Let me put this here and show you around. There she is. I'm a big fan of this, and disclaimer, I put the inspiration for this build in the caption. I especially love this little balcony here, and right underneath it we have this nook to make it more natural, but we have to work on the terrain a little later to make this make sense, of course. And down here will be our first storage room, which is not the biggest, I grant you that, but I think it's enough for starting our journey. And if we put a row of barrels here as a wall or something, and over here on this wall, I think we will be good for the start. Here we have this kind of entrance area, which I will take care of in the next episode as well. And out here we will build like an outdoor working station where we can craft and repair stuff and maybe keep some bees or, you know, stuff like that. We will see what works for us. Then let me show you inside. It is pretty empty, as you may have guessed, but I think we have enough room to build something that feels like home eventually, especially with the views that we have here. Upstairs is also very empty and still very messy, so I have to get rid of these things. But yeah, how do you like it? Do you think this can become our home? Because I certainly do. And one last thing I want to get done in this episode is the floor downstairs so I can move our stuff between episodes. And while we're at it, let's talk about our plans for that. Next episode, I think I want to start investing in our village. I think getting our food up is a priority and building a village breeder. Well, as long as Kirk and Margaret are up for it, I guess. But then we can get some librarians and get suited up for our next task, exploring the mine we saw earlier and that hole down there. I'm really excited, but also really scared. No, I'm brave, you know it. So there she is, our starter base in 3 churches. But before we go, there's one more thing that I promised you guys. Ah, yes, that is it. That is exactly what I wanted. It's beautiful, just beautiful. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate you being here and hope to see you in the next episode. I'm really excited to work some more here and hope you're along for the ride. So goodbye. Bye-bye. See you later. See you later. Goodbye. Bye-bye, guys. See you. See you next episode. Bye-bye. I wonder how Kirk and Margaret are doing.